Hey riders, welcome back. Inside Cycling World here. This is Colin, your commentator, your dedicated, loyal commentator here. Folks, sorry I was about a minute behind there just trying to get some stuff set up here. Still messing around a little bit. Gotta see if I can tweak something here. Yeah, I'm just gonna remove that for now. Oh, sorry, I didn't do that right. And I don't have the live chat on. Just give me 1 second, folks. Just gonna do that. It's okay. We'll turn that off now. There's the live chat. Sorry, sometimes when I'm messing around, got live chat going. Put a quick poll up, folks. Breakaway on the climb for the win. I've seen we got a couple of votes here. Wow, we got 5 votes in. Awesome stuff. Or will it be a sprint finish? Now, the thing that's deadly about this one is we're only doing one lap. Level NSA Racing Academy here. Actually, it's Level NSA Race Series. I don't think Eric's in the mix today. I think he had to work late, the poor guy. So Eric Rinborg will not be here. Just let me get back in the chat, folks. Okay, here we are. We're all good. We're all good, folks. Let me just check the camera out, too. I want to see if anything's changed here. We just had an update. Remember, riders, 3.9 is out right now. On my PC, anyways, it was a 2.75 gig install. So hopefully you've all got it installed. Just taking a look here. Here's Johan in the mix. Hey, don't forget after this. Oh, well, that's cool. More of a watch button there now. Okay, let me just... Fred Strid. I wonder if Fred's going to race today. I'm actually having a good look here. I'm looking for some of the X Speed United riders. I heard that a few of them might be in the mix. I've actually got the website open now, folks. This is how we do it over here. You may be able to see that. I gotta duck down. Remember, I got the supernova of a light back there that is blinding me if I don't hide behind the monitor here. So, X Speed United, Canadian team, but so it's a Canadian, I guess, Canadian back team. Canada, right? You can't beat that. But the team's based in Europe. And Fred Strid, who you see here, is just announced that he will be director sportif. I'm not sure for all the races or which ones, but certain events in Europe anyways. So he'll step in and take the helm and lead the riders out on the road. So if anyone here knows any of these riders, I'm looking through. There's obviously a lot of new names here. Hey, Marvin Angarita's here again. Hey, Marvin. Riders 2 also apologize for missing Tuesday. I don't really have like a set schedule, but I have been showing up for all of them. Just crazy busy here, trying to get things done. So I just needed a couple of days breathing time to take care of some business. So we got 22 riders right now. Hopefully we get some more riders bouncing at the last second. This is only 12 kilometers long. So we got Henrique here, I think. Henrique Martin from, he's going to be from Quebec, guaranteed with that name, with Henrique. We got James Baca, Tobias. Let's just go, hey, here's Loki again. We got Tobias Kale, Jacques Vandencruz, Belgian rider. Bruno, okay, they're changing things around here a little bit on the screen. I'm just going to see how this is going to start. Let's hang out with Oliver here. Oliver, IRL, in real life, Duckwitz. I think did Oliver win the sprint in the 3 watt per kilo race? Might have. I just want to see what's going to happen here. So we're on Oliver right now. Remember, riders, this is 12 kilometers. You're going to do like a little scenic tour of San Francisco before you head out over the bridge. And then you're going to meet the Hawk Hills. I reconned this in advance of the Echelon Race Series events. That's coming up again this Saturday, folks. It's going to be race 2 out of 6. Jump in, watch that stream if you can. I'm just going to bounce up. Okay, so I do have full control that way still. So now when I'm looking at the leaderboards, what you're going to see here is when I click on someone's name. So I'm going to click on, let's go right to the front. Let's click on Johan. He's a great example. There's also a watch button besides Johan, so I don't know if that's going to change anything now, because usually you just click it and you're obviously watching them. Watching Marvin, and you can see in the middle, Marvin's name is lit up. Watch Henrique, watching Henrique, but there's also a watch button. What does that do? Does that implement some camera stuff? I'm not sure. We've got a little bit of a pan mode going on here. Ooh, no, it's not panning right now. Why would it not pan right now? Ooh, the environmental camera. I love that. Yeah, that's great. Okay, so there is the pan now. The pan's happening now. Okay, cool. Didn't happen for a bit there. I wonder if I can speed it up now. Sometimes when I do this, I think I'm speeding it up, but I'm honestly not sure if I am. So you can see me messing around with the camera up, down, zoom speed here. Zoom speed. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be, you know, I know I was messing around with it last week, and at one point it felt like I zoomed out on someone. It felt like I zoomed out and I was above them. It might have just been the camera was doing something funky. We might have been like, maybe we were in a tunnel or something, and so the camera was just kind of like backing up. But yeah, so there, I'm going to click watch, so it just takes me back to him. I do have the camera rotation on right now, and it's not rotating right now. I don't know if I got to set it off and on. Remember, there was an update, so maybe some things need a little bit of a tweak. Got Oliver Mortensen at the front. We got Jocks here. Jack, I guess. Sergei Vasilev. James Baca up here. And Johan's in the mix. Sayer Baca. Tobias. Hang on, folks. We got 8 riders in that front group. 8 riders. Actually, it looks like 9. Got 9 riders in our front group. So I wonder if I got to click. So see here on the bottom, I've got rotate on. When these cameras changed last time, someone's off the front. I can see a Pontani bandana. That's Johan off the front already. Let's take a quick look. I guarantee you it's him. Boom, it's Johan. I always look for the Pontani bandana, and I know the fireworks are about to go off, folks. I know it. We're going to be taking a left-hand corner coming up this road. I know these routes, locked in the brain, folks. If you tell me something, I'm going to remember it. I'm not fiddling around looking for things. I'm remembering it. Obviously, there's some new riders here, and I'm hoping that some of these X-Speed guys are going to get into this. Because they're going to find out that there's some absolute hitters here. So here we go, folks, heading out across the bridge. We have a little sip of water. I'll be riding later today. Probably mentioned it earlier. Hey, you know what? Better look and see if the stream's actually active and live. Awesome. Okay, awesome. Who's this Alex dude? Alex Martin's comments right here. Enrique Martin and Philippe Duarte are X-Speed United. Yes, dude. Thank you for telling me that. I'm actually looking at it right now. Where's Enrique? He's a Canadian dude. So again, Canadian-based team. I checked the website out this morning. They have a lot of cool sponsors. And who is their clothing sponsor? A Canadian brand, and I think it's actually made in Canada. I don't want to say the brand's name in case I get it wrong, but it was like GNN or C. I think it was GNN or something like that. I'm gonna look. I like to give shout outs to people. And if it's a Canadian-backed brand, hey man, I'm going to look at it. I'm going to look at it. Let's pump this baby up, folks. Okay, sports director. Yeah, they're showing me a lot of stuff here. So I don't think they show all of the team here. So maybe this hasn't been updated in a while. So I'm looking for Enrique Martin, who I don't see here. And yes, Penelope. Penelope, one of the longest supporters of the channel. I am on full green screen now, Penelope. So what that does, actually, let me have a look at it, guys. Yeah, okay, so thank you for mentioning that. What I'm going to do is just put myself over here for now. So yeah, I'm on a green screen now, guys. It's not perfect. Guess what? I don't get paid to do this. I do this for fun and for free, although I want to get paid for this, riders. Let's go, folks. Let's go. Yeah, I do have a green screen behind me. Don't worry about this up here. You can see, look at my hand. Look how white that light is. I have the world's brightest light on me right now. So my camera's up in the distance so I can look more at the screen. You know what, riders? I better get back to the race. Someone's going to be screaming at me, dude, stuff's going off. Sergey's here. Oliver's here. Jack. Enrique. So this is an X-Speed United rider right here. So hitter. Like to know more about this dude here. And then our commenter said that Philippe Duarte is as well. Okay, there we go. CCN is the clothing sponsor. Oh, Hong Kong, is it HK Hong Kong based? Is that what I'm seeing? Okay, Penelope's saying, oh wow, just noticed, is that a green screen? Definitely a green screen, looks fabulous. Thank you, Penelope. Like, it's hours to get this stuff set up, guys, hours. Okay, guys, I just want to jump back to the race here. This tunnel section here is really cool. There's a dude named Joe. I think it's Joe Meyer. I forget what his MyWhoosh name is. And at the Echelon Race Series, this is where he made this massive bridging effort up to catch about 10 dudes. But, like, I mean, it wasn't match burning. It was like the nuclear apocalypse. He just, like, incinerated himself. But it was so cool to watch him go. I chatted with him yesterday. He bounces into all my YouTube streams. Which I love, guys. I don't care what platform you ride. I'm not going to be like, oh, well, my platform's better. I love all the platforms. We're all cyclists. Let's all ride and then just enjoy different platforms. Joe made this huge attack, caught on, and just battled like a demon to hang in there. He's going to be racing again this weekend in the B category. So I'm going to be covering that this weekend. I'm going to cover... I don't do the I guess the elites. I'm doing the B and C class and the para. I got to see who's in what event to get it all figured out. It's a beautiful day for cycling. They're on the side. You can stop in for a quick coffee here. Hey, something I want to talk about. I finally watched, because I forgot about this. Let's make sure we still have our riders. We only got 6 left in the front, guys. Sergey's here. Then we bounce back to Lucas. Lucas riding solo at the moment, being pursued by James Baca. Marvin Angarita. I'm gonna think Marvin's gonna be making a move on that hill. Marvin's gonna make a move on the hill, folks. Then we got Sayer. Oh, this is funny. Look at this. We got the Baca Bros here. Are these the Baca Bros? Look at them. We got James Baca and we got Sayer Baca. Sayer, that's a unique name. I've never heard of the first name Sayer before, but cool, dude. I won't forget that one, that's for sure. We got Tobias here, Swedish rider. Jari Gertz. This guy's got to be what, Dutch, you think? With that name, Gertz? Yeah, Dutchman. We got Oliver in the mix here. There's a few riders here. Bruno. Philippe just chilling out at the back here. So this is an X-Speed United rider right here, folks. So these guys... I thought I read something that they had. Let me have a look. I said I like to keep the stuff in my head, but I've just barely read this riders. I think they have quite a few riders and like every nationality you can think of. So I would imagine as their home bases are in Europe, they're probably not all like living in Canada. Like that's how I think of it. Like the team's going to be together. No, they're going to be based in Europe and they travel to the races from there. They probably meet up for training camps. So cool, guys. I don't know any of you, but man, I'm so jealous and envious. I wish I was like 35 years younger. I'm an old guy. But yeah, I know I only look about 35. Just kidding. So we got Philippe here. Marcel is riding with, I guess this is probably an Eon. That E-I-O-N, that looks like probably an Irish spelling or maybe a Welsh spelling of the name Ian. I know there was a guy I took a class with, another university class that was a waste of time. Yeah, we all called him Eon, even though we knew it was Ian. Johan, just taking a little breather here. He's got a lot of fans on the side of the road here. He's stopped. He's giving out some, he's signing some autographs, signatures. Just taking it in with the crowd, folks. That's what Johan's up to. Got Eden coming up and Loki. Maybe Johan's waiting for the 2 9-year-olds. They're back here again, folks. All I got to say, and I pieced it all together, and I've known this for a little while here. Eden and Loki are going to have a tremendous cycling upbringing here. We're on the hill, folks. I should have been here right now. On the climb, actually coming over the top of the climb. This climb is brutal, actually. It's a brutally short, tough little climb. I had no idea what to expect. I thought, okay, 12 kilometers, 100 meters of climbing. Yeah, it's all smashed right here. So we got Tim Rees at the front. Enrique is right with him. Enrique, X-Speed United rider right there. Pav Plus in the mix as well. 13 seconds back, we got Oliver and Jacques Villeneuve. Remember him? Yeah, I do. What was it, 1997, 1998? Formula One world champion? Yeah, based in Quebec, Canada. His dad, too, Gilles Villeneuve. Superstars in their day. Jacques, long gone, obviously. I don't even really follow Formula One anymore because it doesn't sound good anymore. If my ears are not like... If I go to an event like that... and I'm not worried about damaging my ears, don't want to be there. Don't even want to be there. Those cars are so quiet, it's pathetic. Yeah, I just don't like it. Not at all. It's too quiet. These new young guys, They probably want to drive the louder cars. In fact, even Lewis, who's an older guy now, quite a few years ago said, man, I miss the sound of the old cars. Because he was at the crossover point. So I went to Silverstone in 2012, had my eardrums absolutely blown out on the back stretch of Silverstone. Like where you're walking by and they're coming by you and you're like flinching so loud. And you can almost feel the pressure wave. Okay, guys, they're coming across. They came down the hill now. We got 3 riders at the front. Pav Plus, Enrique, and Tim Reeson here. Let's keep a good eye on Enrique. Of course, I'm cheering for that Canadian guy all the way. Hard right-hand corner here, across the bridge. This is where if you're a stronger, bigger, let's say higher absolute watt rider, you're going to have a nice little advantage here. Actually, what's cool too, I can just see on the left-hand side of the screen, sorry, the camera took over there, you can actually see the finish line from here. Okay, I'm going to back up and watch this. Take a look at, watch that little orange beam in the air there. That's the finish line. The start finish is right there. Maybe take a look here. You can see an orange beacon. One more shot at it. It's going to hide behind the pillar here. And, okay, well, you get the drift, right? You get the drift. Let's go back and see what Johan's doing. See if he's done his autograph fan meet and greet session. Maybe that's what he was doing. He had a meet and greet session on the side of the road there with fans. Don't forget, after this, folks, we got the Columbia Race Series. Actually, I'm going to have a nice little break today in between. That gives me time to get set up. Pav Plus pushing hard at the front here. Over 400 watts, folks. 411 watts. I like to look at the numbers. See what kind of rider we got here. Okay, 75 kilogram rider maybe. Enrique right on his tail here. Enrique in the draft. Don't forget, folks, look for the green numbers to light up. That means you're in the draft. I'm not sure exactly how it's all implemented. What kind of savings is there? It's kind of like black box technology at this point to me. Tim Reeson hanging in there, no problem as well. No problems here for Tim. Tim's probably a 70 kilo rider. Oh, actually, no, that's Enrique I'm looking at. Enrique, are you a 70 kilo rider? Yeah, just under, I think. I got to imagine this guy's going to be pretty lightweight with riding for a Continental Pro team. Yeah, so awesome, guys. So awesome. So cool that they're part of this now. And hopefully they start showing up more. Hey, guys, the more you show up, the more I want to do this. So I need everyone to show up and take a look. Pav's trying to push off the front. 6 watts a kilo. Enrique says, nah, 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 nah. 7 watts a kilo. Let's go, brother. And then Tim comes it up. Tim dials it up to 8. Let's take a look at Tim here. Tim pushing hard. Tim looks like he's only around a 60 kilo rider. Right on 60 kilos, so pretty lightweight. I'm not sure what kind of sprint he's going to have at the finish. See what kind of... Remember, it's absolute numbers when you're sprinting. You know, there's the rules of thumb. When I say it's not watts per kilo, well, of course it's watts per kilo, but some guys, 10 watts per kilo is way bigger than your 10 watts per kilo. Get my drift? If you're a lightweight, your 10 watts per kilo might be 600 watts. If you're a bigger dude, it might be 900. Yeah, you can't outsprint those dudes. A little bit of a climb here. We're going to kind of go to the right, and then there's going to be a hard left coming up. We're only 3 or 4 corners from the finish, riders. We've got 1.6 kilometers to go here. Let's stick with these guys. Tim's going for it now, folks. What's Tim doing? Can he really go from this far? Well, he's changed his mind. He's now winding it up 7.5, 8 watts a kilo. He's going now. Maybe he's just testing them. Here's Pav Plus. Enrique is there too. Enrique in the draft. I would sit in that draft on Pav Plus right there, dude. Now, hopefully some of these guys, Pav Plus has been here before. Tim Reeson I haven't seen, and same with Enrique, who I'm cheering for today. Obviously biased, and that's okay. He's Canadian, so he's on my side. Everyone's on my side, folks. I cheer for everyone, actually. Like if Tim went on a huge break here, I'm cheering for Tim. And then, of course, I'm going to cheer for Enrique to catch him. But it's basically 1, 2, you have 3 corners to the finish now, guys. Looks like we lost a rider right at the very beginning. I can see them on the mini-map right now. I wonder who that is. Oh. Okay, guys, only 3 corners. And after the 3rd corner, the finish line is right there. It is right there. So be on your game, folks. Okay. Wow. So Philippe Duarte is actually in the chat, so that's why he's going so chill today. The X page, okay, cool to know. That's good. Alex telling me here, and that's what I thought, Alex. Let's watch this finish. I'll catch up with the chat in a second here. Trust me, guys. I know what it's like trying to stay on top of things. I know what it's like trying to update things. Like, I'm constantly behind the ball here doing this. You know, all my commentary I do. So I'm doing these 2 races today. I have to do my own bike ride. I'm pretty mediocre cyclist, but I give it my best. I do like to try to race. I like doing adventures. Pab Plus pushing hard again. Here comes Enrique at 9 watts per kilo. 12 watts per kilo. Enrique, it's right here. Finishes here, dude. Finishes here. Let's go, brother. Let's go. Enrique, straight out of Quebec, Canada. First place. Yes, dude. I love it. I was cheering for him that day. Yeah. Woo! Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Pav, great job trying to fight him off. And Tim Reeson, same thing there, man. Those guys went in hot, didn't they? They went in hot. Enrique, that guy's legit, man. He's legit. I want to see a picture of him somewhere. Come on, dudes. Yeah, but I get... Okay, so next we got Jacques coming in with Oliver here. Corner. It finishes right here, guys. Finishes right here. This catches everyone off guard. Oliver's going to get 4th place. Jacques going to get 5th. Hang on, dudes. Hang on. I got to switch something up here. Okay, not bad. There, green screen to the rescue. I wasn't covering everything up. Thank you, green screen. Save my butt. Get back to the race because there will be more riders coming in. So currently we have 5 riders done. Sergey's coming in for 6th place. Is Sergey down here? Sergey just crossed the finish line. Great job. Lucas... Okay, it's kind of hard for me to see some of these names. It kind of blocks them out. Lucas Schuster, German rider here, finishing nicely 4.5 watts a kilo. Being chased by the Baka Bros. I hope they are the Baka Bros. I really hope so. Riding together. Big bro and little bro, maybe. Actually, it could be dad and son, maybe, right? But it sounds way better when I call them bros. So let's stick with that. Baka Bros. Maybe they are father and son. They're still bros, right? Everyone's bros. So we've got 6 riders done at this point. Really exciting. I like seeing some of these short races. Gives me more time to prep for the next one. Don't forget, Johan Moreno hosts the Columbia Race Series. We're on round 4 of 4. The final stage. We're doing, I think it's 3 laps, maybe 4 laps. 3 laps of Yas Marina. So check that out, folks. Just jump in. All you pros, Enrique, Philippe, yeah, dudes, you guys can easily race this thing. You guys will recover in 3 minutes. I would be down for the rest of the day. So here's Lucas Schuster finishing in 7th spot. Being chased by James Baca for 8th. Remember, take a look over on this side. Your overall leaderboard is on the left-hand side. And we've got Sayer further back. I think James is the older brother, I believe. That's my guess. So we're going to have a little sibling rivalry here. Probably dad and son, remember? I'm just flipping it around. So that's going to be 9th place for Sayer. Got Tobias Kell coming in next. Swedish rider here. Everyone's pushing. Oh, actually, who's Tobias chasing after here? So Sayer's done. Is this someone? Oh, that is Sayer there. Okay, I see what happened. So Tobias... Oh, Sayer's not done. Says he's done. Tobias is still going hard here. I'm going to have to figure out what's going on the leaderboard here, folks. So we got James Baca done. Sayer Baca done. Oliver's coming in with, it looks like Bruno. Can we see any riders up ahead? Here, we're going back to Tobias. Let's see what position they give Tobias here. I'm thinking he's going to finish in 10th position. Here's the finish line here. Boom. Finish line. So that little orange beacon you saw there, it should light up on the left-hand side. That orange beacon that's at the finish line, we saw that from the Golden Gate Bridge. Golden Gate Bridge is out over to the right now. Maybe we can see it with Oliver's perspective coming up. I see Oliver's name all over the place too on MyWhoosh. Never actually been in an event with him yet. Let's see if we have any camera. See, it says pans on. I'm not... Okay, that's auto rotate. I don't want to do that. I wonder if I do have to hit the watch button. We're just going to leave it alone for now, folks. I'll mess around today in here a little bit. Oliver's pushing hard now, 6 watts a kilo. Bruno's attacking at the same time though, trying to come back at him. Oliver's holding him off for 12th place. Bruno will get 13th. There's that orange beacon I was talking about. Let's check out Philippe. Philippe is in the live chat, folks, believe it or not. Let me try to catch up here. Oh my, Oliver is also, okay. Guys, so XSpeed United is going to get their page updated for me, so that's going to be cool. Guys, I get it. If you're behind updating stuff, I'm super behind on everything. I have so many videos piling up on me. I have so much audio commentary to overlay. My boss, the wife, Joey Jojo. I tell her I say her name in every video, and I know I do. Oliver Mortensen is also an XSpeed rider, so, and Tim Reeson. So there's probably what? 4, maybe 5 XSpeed United riders here today. That's awesome. Enrique is a first-year under 23 rider from Quebec, Canada. Thank you, Alex. Yes, Alex, dude, agreed, 100%. Bring the V10 back. Yeah, like, with the fact that you're like, is my ear bleeding? Like, well, you have to wear ear protection. That was Silverstone for me. And then Montreal was awesome as well. Yeah. On the island there, I think that's the Gilles News Circuit. Montreal, guys, if you've never been there, what a deadly city. Probably one of the best cities in the world for food, for nightlife, Formula One racing. The course is in the city. You can also actually ride your bike on that track because there's no cars allowed except for the Formula One cars. It just sits there. So there's cyclists going around it all day long. For everyone interested in reading up on the team XSpeed United, yeah, check out the website. Yeah, but the V10s, I was on some sharp corner. I forget what corner I was on. It was right after the start shoot. You know, they come down to the first chicane, hard bend, and they start heading back up the island. Just the back pressure from the cars off the exhaust, you could like feel it on your face, and you're just like, it was devastating. Love it. No one's ever said, hey man, check how quiet my car is, bro. No one ever says that. No one's ever said that. Maybe they do now with electric cars. Maybe they say that now, but it's not cool. It's not cool. When you go to like a drag race, you want to feel your entire body shaking. Yeah, we had three riders going into the final sprint there, Penelope. Tim Reeson is from XSpeed, 60 kilos. Okay, that makes sense. Tim, okay. So Tim was the guy, and I guessed him as being 60 kilo. Swiss rider, I believe. You can also race your bike. Okay, guys, I better get back in here. I think I've already crossed the finish line here. So Philippe finished in, is it Philippe or Felipe? I would say it's Philippe because he's Canadian. That's what I'm going to say. We got Philippe done in 14th. So 15th place. Who's coming in next? These guys are done. We got Ian here. I keep wanting to say Eon because that's all I call this dude all year long at this course. Bruno finished. Oliver's done. Philippe's here in 14th. Who's getting 15th place, folks? Actually, I think we got Marcel up the road. Marcel's up the road. He's being chased super, super hard by 2 riders coming up from behind. We got Florian here and Ian Boyd. So really cool that these pros could come out and ride with us today. So remember, this is a continental team based out of Canada, but racing all in Europe. Awesome stuff, guys. I'm going to follow you guys all season long. I can't wait. Dudes, anyone in XSpeed United, like sincerely, just message me. Tell me some stuff about yourselves. I want to promote your racing. 15th place to Marcel. Let's check out the sprint here. Florian's just ahead of Ian here. Florian knew the course, knew the finish line was right on the corner. Ian's through the finish line too. Their number should be lighting up right away. Let's see if that's going to bounce in. Yeah, there Ian's just lighting up now. And now, folks, we got the 2 9-year-olds coming to the finish. Oh, no, Loki's having a stretch. Stretching out there on the course. So, I imagine what's going to happen here. These kids, there's a kids racing series as well. They're probably getting ready to jump into it. So, Loki's probably just thinking, I got to get into that race. So, he may not actually finish. Sometimes they just like vanish before the end of the race because they've got something else to do as well. Let's stick with Eden here. This is his twin. So remember, folks, anyone can race here. Like, we got 9-year-olds racing here. I'm going to read the chat. So Tim Reeson, Swiss guy. I remember his flag there. I think he finished 3rd in this one. So it was Enrique, Pav Plus, and then Tim Reeson. Great race all. Thanks, X Speed, for joining. I hope you all had fun and be back for more. Definitely a sprint finish. The three did break away on the hill, though, and then stuck together all the way. You can also race your bike in the Montreal circuit. Yeah, that's right, man. Yeah, you know what? I think Alex, I don't know Alex. Hey, Alex. Uh, I think just back east, Montreal, Ontario, it's way better set up for cycling in Canada. Just there's just more races. Like I mean, Alberta had the Tour of Alberta for a while. It's dead, but there's just not the same level of, guess, road racing as what you guys have back there. Philippe says, "Yep, either work." Philippe, either works. So yeah, dudes. I mean, I'd say a quarter of the field was X Speed United today, which is really cool to see. And guys, keep coming back. Tell the rest of the team to get here. I've been doing the Level NSA racing now for, I don't know, a month and a bit. I love it. There is a Saturday race, which I don't know. I want to cover it, but I'm committed to doing the Echelon Racing League, which kicks off again this Saturday. So if the timing works, I'll make it happen. Learn more about the racers. Again, you can reach out to me. My name's Colin, your commentator, loyal, dedicated commentator. Spice things up, folks. And my channel's Inside Cycling World. Guys, I got a thing from YouTube yesterday telling me this year alone, which isn't over, I've uploaded 196 videos to YouTube. Like, it's quite a few. And the majority of them are race commentaries. That's mostly what I do. Just kind of moving across now to MyWhoosh. I bet you I only have I probably still have 20 or 30 MyWhoosh race commentaries. The rest of the stuff's all over on Ruby. I kind of bounce back and forward. I kind of ride 3 different platforms right now. So I'm everywhere. I just got to get back riding more because this commentary is really taking away from my cycling. But yeah, guys, anyone out there, if you like the channel, please support. I'm on a membership drive right now. I'm trying to grow the channel. I put so much time into this. It's a constant grind. It's just a grind, folks. Christmas is right around the corner. I hope everyone has a great Christmas if I don't see you again. I'll be back here. I'm not sure if you will be. That's why the only reason I'm saying this. So riders, let's see where they are on course right now. Eden's going to finish for sure. She's 600 meters from the finish. So let's hang out with Eden here. Okay, Loki's quite a ways back. Yeah, Loki shut her down. Just let that pop back in, folks. Obviously, MyWhoosh HD. It's very graphics intensive. And I've said it in a billion videos already. Whenever I do a big jump, so Loki's 6.5 kilometers behind Eden, that's when that happens. If it's a 200 or 300 meter jump, that never happens to me. So just consider that when you're setting up your PC for doing this. Lots of great courses. Don't forget, we got the festive, I think they're calling it the festive 300 coming up. I'm just going to call it the MyWhoosh 300. So you've got to ride your 300 kilometers over that Christmas interval. I think it's 7 or 8 days. It's similar to like the Rafa 500. And at the end of the 300, you're going to win your gems. They gift you the gems, but you got to collect them by midnight on January 1st. I think at the end of that day, not New Year's, but the end of New Year's Day. If you don't collect them, here's that beacon again. Yeah, there was someone in the start chute. If you don't collect your coins, you lose them. Sorry, your gems. You use those gems to pay for the season's pass that's coming out. I'm guessing since they're pulling the gems away, like, oh, you didn't take them? We're pulling them back. Season's pass could be the next day. Let's hope it is, folks. I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, riders, I'm going to just jump right back in here. I think everyone's had a great ride here. So we saw some great racing going on. Let's keep this one nice, tight, and short today. High and tight, folks. That's the kind of haircut I need. Right now, I've got the Grease Factor 5000 going on. My hair is so long. Anyway, riders, come back in a little bit here. It is now currently 10 o'clock in the morning for me. I'm in Alberta, Canada, Mountain Standard Time. Weather's terrible. We're going to have a huge temperature change tomorrow. It's about minus 18 today, Celsius, 0 Fahrenheit for Americans. Tomorrow, above. I think tomorrow we're going to be above. Let's just pray we are. One day it says we're going to be up, the next day, no, you're going to be under. It just depends on the Schnook wins. Anyways, folks, rambling. You know how it is. Inside Cycling World here. Thank you for watching. Please support if you can. See you soon.